So US30, if you check from the monthly time frame, it's a bull market, as you all know. Bull correction, bullish correction. So I'm expecting another bull run to the upside of rally. From just looking at things from the monthly time frame, I'm expecting a push to the upside. So, but looking at it from an institutional perspective, most probably the market can come and test these areas here. This is a level of demand. This is monthly demand here. Monthly demand level there. Monthly demand level. Monthly demand level. So here, what can happen is, what can happen right now is, I have these equal laws here. I have these equal laws, something like equal laws here. So whenever you find equal laws according to an institutional perspective, and always know that there's liquidity that is lying below that. There's always liquidity lying below equal lows, double bottoms, equal lows, equal highs, double bottoms, double tops. Whenever I find that, you always know that there's always liquidity. So meaning all retail traders here, they are anticipating buying right now. They are obviously having buy positions above this level here. So after the institutions, they see that all the traders are doing that, their stop losses are just below here. So what they do, they come and take out their stop losses, touch this demand level, even to 50%, then push price where it was supposed to go initially. So that is another move that can happen according to what I'm seeing on the monthly level. So according to my monthly time frame, this can actually happen, especially now. So let's scale down to a lower time frame. Let's see. Let's refine our demand area there. Right. So here, if you check now already on the weekly now, this liquidity equal lows. This liquidity that was below there, it was actually collected here. Collected, then the price is back on top. So what can happen here is the market can actually respect that on top. If ever there's an order block on top of this level, the market can actually respect that and definitely go if ever it doesn't come to this one. If it doesn't break here and come to this one, it can actually respect any form of order block that might be above these levels here. So you just need to look forward above that level to see if there's any order block or demand level above. If there's no order block or any area above that, it means simply the market is simply going to be continuing this period. Because so far it has been dropping. So far it has been downtrending. Lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower high, lower low. Then from here, my structure was broken there, which is a good sign. Most probably that is about to reverse to the upside. So here, to check here, or even here, this is a change of character because the market went on to make a higher high, which is a good sign to say most probably there is now a shift for the market to now move to the opposite direction, which is the buying side of things. So that was the change of character there. After the change of character, the market will always come back down and take any form of liquidity before pushing all the way to the upside. So right now, made a high, came back down. So right now it comes back to mitigate any form of order block that might be there lying below there. So right now what we just need to do is to identify any form of order block that is there. Any form of order block that is there, we just need to identify it. Just need to identify any form of order block, any form of order block that might be there. We just need to refine it and see where it can be found. So here, according to the daily, This can be another demand level here. If ever we define that level, this can be a demand area there. This can be a demand area. If not that one, we can have another demand area here on this area here, on this level here. On that level, we can have a demand zone and on this area here. So demand zones are always zones where we expect to get our buying opportunities. Zones where we always expect to get our buying opportunities. There's a demand zone there. Which this one block structure, as you can see to the left here. This structure here was broken by this one and even this one. So basically, either one of those has to be respected. So there was a break there. You can actually label break of structure. Break of structure there. Break of structure there. So this liquidity here, as you can see, liquidity that was underlying below this equal lows, it was taken out here. Then right now the market is coming back down. Maybe, most probably, we also have this zone here. According to the daily, we also have this demand zone here. This demand zone here can actually be the one that the market is trying to reach out to before going up. So this is also another scenario that I'm expecting the market to come and tap in here, this demand zone, then shoot up, which can happen between today, tomorrow, and next week. So today it can actually push all the way down. Today this market can actually push all the way down. Maybe as well as take out this other liquidity that might be underlying below this equal lows here. I also have another equal lows there. Those are other equal lows that I'm seeing. They can actually, liquidity can actually be taken there, taken out here before the market pushes all the way to the upside. Right, so I'm looking at this demand. So this right now is my point of interest according to what I'm saying. That's my point of interest. So I can say the immediate demand zone that I'm looking at according to what I'm looking at. So once it taps into this demand zone, we'll go to lower time frames and get our confirmations for the buy entry, which obviously our first target is going to be the swing high. Obviously, we expect the market to push further beyond that. We expect the market to push further beyond that zone, beyond that level, maybe to those areas there. But obviously, the first target is the swing high here. Swing high. That swing high there. So once it taps in here, that's when we're going to look for our buying opportunities on a lower time frame perspective. Once it taps in here in this demand zone, I'm going to go to the lower time frames, then look for my buying opportunities.